Hey everybody, I am Ultra Tiger 0425, and today I will be doing a video on my top 10 animes. I said I was doing this video yesterday, and because based off the views I got on the top 10 animes for all ages reaction I did. And I did my top 10 favorite rappers of all time yesterday. Today, I'm doing my top 10 animes currently. You should already know what number one is, and that is Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z has been there since I was 4, and was the first anime I ever saw. I had the Gohan Training with Piccolo DVD set. And that kind of went on to me playing Budokai Tenkaichi 1. And since then, I have just had a huge love for Dragon Ball Z. I have seen every movie, nearly every episode of GT, Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball GT will be my favorite. Hopefully, no one hates me because of that, because it's a good series. I think it's just because it's not canon. Everybody hates it. I don't care if something's canon or not. It is what it is, so get with it. I mean, honestly. Number 2. This one I'm trying to get shorter than the top 10 rappers of all time, because I did way too long with that, really unnecessarily too long with it. So I'm just going to get straight to the point with some of these. Number 2, Naruto. Naruto is the lesser strength and power-wise show. It's more based on technique and skill, and I love ninjas. Who does not love ninjas? And now you have ninjas who can summon dragons and make balls of power and energy in their hands and make copies of themselves. And I mean, just Naruto is great. It's a good franchise series. It has great games, just like Dragon Ball Z does. It just hasn't been with me as long as Dragon Ball Z is. That's the only thing from keeping it from being my favorite anime. Number 3. This one's kind of hard. But I kind of got a liking to it. Back when I was around 10ish or 9ish, when I started first watching Toonami, and it is Bleach. Bleach, I really haven't even to this day got the point of it, and I tried watching the first season on Netflix, and I just never got to it. I watched the first couple episodes and I just got really bored with it, and I just stopped. But I will give it a definite try. But I've seen the past 20-30 episodes. Haven't seen it in nearly a year. But I watched the 20-30 episodes on Toonami. And overall, it's a really great series. It's in a way, to me, it's a combination of a lot of different good series. Can't really tell exactly what they are, but it's like a combination of some really good series into one good series. And Bleach, it definitely has a great future ahead of it, and that's what keeps me tuned in whenever I see it. Number 4 is Inuyasha, and if you're trying to see why am I looking down, I have a folder in front of me where I keep all of my top 10s and stuff, and I have it on a piece of paper, so I'm looking down to see what it is. Alright, number 4. This one I actually grew up with too. I noticed this one right after Dragon Ball Z, what was my second series I ever watched, and then it was Naruto, and it's Inuyasha. Inuyasha it's a great series, and it's an old school anime, and being a old school anime, a lot of people really like it. It kind of sounds the foundation of a lot of shows like Bleach. It's really OG, and it has, for a back then anime, it has great animation into it, and I love the storyline. It has an amazing storyline. I don't really know why I put it for number 4 instead of number 3, and I don't know what was the reasoning behind that, but I would definitely switch Bleach and Inuyasha around. I don't know why I set it up like that. All right. Number 5 is One Piece. One Piece, again, another series I kind of grew up with. I really didn't really see the anime. I watched, but I didn't watch. I did read a lot of the manga, so I have a really big understanding for it, and I really do like watching the anime from time to time. But I much do appreciate the manga. I've seen like the 40s, like volume 40s in the manga, and one day I hope to really get a majority of them and watch them. I mean read them and then watch the series. Number 6, if you can ask a child what their favorite animes are, this one's kind of like a cartoon, and the one after this one is also like a cartoon anime, meaning that it has the animation of more of a cartoon than an actual anime. But number 6 is Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! This has been around for me for a very long time. I remember getting my first deck of cards back when I was like 10, and I have a duffel bag worth of cards. I honestly do. I would get them out right now, but it would take too long. It's like deep in my closet. I have to dig in there and everything. But I love the whole. It's kind of the franchise for a lot of the shows like Duel Monsters, Bakugan, Pokemon. I think Pokemon came out first, right? But if it didn't, definitely was like Pokemon was like the next version of Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. Now number 7, this one's another like cartoon kindish anime, and it is Beyblade. Beyblade, why Beyblade? Beyblade's kind of something else I grew up with. I was like 8 when I first heard of it. I hated it. I don't know why. I just hated it. And one day something snapped in my head, and I just got open-minded to it, and I got my first Beyblade, what was Storm Pegasus. And I just played it around the neighborhood. I would rip it down in the neighborhood. I had another friend who kind of liked Beyblades too, had a big collection of them. And he was even cool enough that one day I was ripping in the street. It fell down the sewer. He got down in the sewer and got it for me. And I've always kept that Beyblade dear to me, though I lost it. Because my sister lost it and threw it in the fireplace like a couple years ago. I don't know why. It was back when she was like 3-ish. But Beyblade, I've had it around for a long time, but I haven't got any of the newer Beyblades because Beyblade's kind of like falling down there. That's why it's at number 7, not like the top 5. Yeah. Next one is Soul Eater. Soul Eater is probably my favorite anime I've ever seen that I saw on Toonami. And when I first saw it, I was like, holy crap. And at the time, I just got Netflix. And at that time, I was watching Rosaria plus Vampire, if you know what that anime is. And right after I saw that one, what was the first anime I saw on Netflix, I went and I just had a curiosity if it was on Netflix too. So I went and I saw Soul Eater. And right before it even ended on Toonami, I watched the whole series. I watched 2 to 3 episodes a day when I got home from school, because I lived 45 minutes away from my school, and my mom drive me every day, back and forth from my school, in the morning, in the afternoon. And in the afternoon, we had to go to my mom's shop, because she had a boutique shop at the time. And when I got home, it was like 7 or 8-ish, and I had to do my homework. But while I was in the middle of doing my homework, I was watching Soul Eater, and Soul Eater was like my 5th grade show. Number 9, this one is Fairy Tail. I went through a marathon of Fairy Tail, and I watched it in nearly a week. Fairy Tail really got my attention, and it was an alright series. I like the whole magic thing, and that's what makes anime what it is today, is the ideas of magic and stuff like that. It has a great character build up and foundation. Like, I love the characters in the show. It kind of brings what like anime is, and they kind of got it into one with Fairy Tail. And Fairy Tail is I heard it has a Fairy Tail 2, what is the sequel to it, and I have not seen it, but I would like to. Now number 10, we'll conclude this, is Black Butler. and it's a lot. It's not really a famous, popular anime, and it's kind of underrated. It is a great series, except for the end of season freaking 2. What were they doing? And for the ones who know what I'm talking about, and or if you like it or you don't like it, what were they trying to do with it? I didn't get it. They ended the series, the second season, amazing, but they had to do some stupid stuff at the end, and I just like completely like disliked it. And I haven't seen it since then. That was like 2 years ago. But right now I'm still trying to read the manga on it, and to kind of finish this off too, there's actually a tie with this one, and I made this list. I didn't make it now. This was a year ago when I made this list. I was going through myself and just seeing what my favorite 10 animes were, and that's why I said with the whole Inuyasha and Bleach thing, I should have switched it around because currently now it's different. Another thing was different is take Black Butler away from number 10 and put it in number 11. Because my new favorite 10 is Death Note. I watched Death Note over the summer, before 7th grade started, and it was blazing freaking hot that year. I lived in South Georgia, and it was ridiculous. It was 110 degrees almost every day, and inside the house I had no ventilation in my room I was living in at the time. It was like kind of our summer house for the summer, and it was horrible. And then I was on Netflix one day and I saw Death Note, and I was like, okay, because I first saw the live action movie and I loved it. I love the live action movie. It's probably the best live action anime movie of all time. You can ask a lot of people, then they'll probably have to say that's very true. But Death Note was really, it had this. Okay, I'm trying to get to the anime now. All right, the anime was a lot different from the movie, and I realized that like the last few episodes. And I love how in this series, the first detective dude, I forgot what his name was, he actually dies, and I was like, that's what they should have did with the movie, dude. Like, oh my god, I wanted him to die so bad. Like I didn't want his character to just die off, like, out of nowhere. But I wanted there to be a build-up, and then he dies. And the anime did it right the first time around. And I really enjoyed the series, though I watched it over the summer, and I have a blurry memory of it. I really do enjoy the series, and I'm trying to check out the manga on that one as well. So yeah, what is your top 10 favorite animes? Put your favorite anime in the comment section below. Let me know and everybody else know what your favorite anime is. I am Ostriker0425, aka Brandon White, aka I'm Bam. Have a great day, and peace, man.